how Trello works. Now, if we see Trello product, so typically Trello product has a Trello board, okay, and here there is a home. You can search and create new boards, you can close boards. It's all about boards and cards and Trello. In a board you have 3 swim lanes. Now from where did it come from is when I was onboarding onto the Trello after I signed up in their website. So they asked me to create my first board and then create the swim lanes that I want in that board. So that's how I got these 3 swim lanes. I can add more swim lanes or lists to it, and you can add cards. So let us add a card for our understanding. Say this is an example card. Okay, this is an example card. So after I create one card, it preempts me to create more cards. Now I'm not going to do that. So let us go into the card. Okay, in the card I have a description section here where I can, okay, so the description is a simple text filler. So I do not have a full HTML editor. So I can just say this is a test description. Let me see if I can bold it. I can't bold it out. Okay, I can write comments. Oh, comments has some few features like I can attach here, I can tag people, I can add emojis, I can add cards to it. I can refer to a different card and then kind of put a comment. Okay, let me do that. This is a comment, right? And I can be a watcher. Okay, great. So let me just add a card in product planning. Okay, fine. I've referred a card and I've mentioned a comment. Yeah, and then there are a host of things that you typically in a task management solution you can expect. You can add members, you can put some levels. So labels in Trello has only colors to it. You can, let's create, you can add more colors, create new levels, and you can put a due date to it. So let's say 30th April. So due date. In the due date, you can see that there is a calendar power up available. And Trello, let me tell you this also, that Trello, I have signed up for a free account. So in a free account, you have only one power up to use. So let us quickly go through the other features. There is a move functionality. This will help you to move the card across streamlines or lists, as the Trello calls it. You can copy, you can make it as a card template, which probably you can use it later, and then archive and all. Okay, fine. Now, so you can see that there is an option called get power ups, right? So what are power ups in Trello? The same thing probably we saw it here also. So when you click on due date, it says enable the calendar power up. So power up are the additional accessories, or you can say the ancillary features that you can add onto Trello. So the Trello product is a vanilla product, and you can customize, you can add more features, ancillary features to it. So calendar is one such feature. And if we go to get power ups, you will see there are a lot of power ups available. So there are different developers who typically create power ups or ancillary features, and then they work with Trello to put them in their marketplace. Sometimes Atlassian does by themselves. So few teams in Atlassian also, they add power ups to Trello. So if you see, there are calendar, custom fields, so there is a Jira alignment in case few teams use Trello and few teams are using Jira, so they can use this. There is a Kanban work in progress. So this is probably third party power up, as I was saying. So there are many external developer communities who typically create power ups for Trello. There is a Google Drive power up, Slack, Google Maps, Figma, so many things. But in the free tier of Trello, you can only add one power up, so which I have not added, and because this is a demo, I don't intend to show that right now. Okay, so this board, typically I can start this board, and the start boards will start appearing here in the start board sections. This is a personal board, and I have kept the permissions as private here. I can invite more people to join my board. This is search functionality. I can search, let me search a card. This, I'm searching for a card. This it is okay. I had created a card. This is an example, right? But I'm not getting it. So search functionality looks like has some glitches. It is not returning me my card. Example. Yeah, now I get the card. This is an example card. Okay, fine. So search functionality has some glitches. Looks like. Let us go to menu. Now in menu, I have about this board. I can change. So I did change the background of the board. I can search for cards here. When I click on search card, it gives me search criteria. I can search it by labels. I can add more filters, due next day, due next week, next month, and so on. So filters, they have merged it inside this search card section. So a few years back when I was using Trello, actually filter was a dedicated functionality, but I think looks like they have merged it with the search card section here. There are some stickers. So what I've done is I have added a sticker here. If you see, so product discovery, I have added a sticker here. So the way you do that is you kind of pull it and you put it inside this and it starts showing up here. So these are like some delighters, I would say, not the essential features. So there is this Butler. So Butler is a bot in Trello which does a little bit of automation of workflows. You can see there are certain rules. So you can define rules like when a card is created in list to do by me, add a certain checklist to it. So checklist is also one more important feature which probably I missed showing. Probably we will go through that as well. So before we go over there, let us finish whatever is there in Butler. So you have the card button, so you can create custom buttons like assign me, completed, and send to reviewer, and then add a rule to it like whenever assign me is clicked, probably you can move it to the next swim lane or a certain swim lane that you want the card to go. So lightweight workflow management is what I would say. So there are board buttons also to prioritize, so which will be helping you to sort a card in particular order, and a Monday setup which will be typically helping you to archive a few cards which are probably done or in a certain swim lane. So if you create a swim lane last week, then it will automatically archive when you click on Monday setup. And then there is a calendar to set up recurring tasks, set up recurring commands based on a given schedule, create unlimited possibilities, keep organized. Okay, fine. So there is some calendar based automation tools available, some due date based automation tools also available. So as I was saying about the checklist, so that is a very nice feature of Trello. So you can add a checklist. So typically, how do you ensure that a particular task is done? That means you can say that if a item A is done and item B is done and item C is done as well. So if all these three items are done, then probably we can say this task is done. So typically what happens is if you click on item A, so it shows a progress bar that also indicates that how much this task has been completed. Here this is a create functionality. So you can create board, create teams, create business teams. This is the notification icon and this is the information tip. So you can get tips, you can go through the pricing and other details. So I hope you got a brief idea about Trello. Now let us head back to where we started.